there is this distinction. A lot of really young people are trying to become influencers. Do you think influencers are a threat to Bollywood actors? And is that line blurring? And if you had a piece of advice for everybody who wants to be an influencer, what would it be?
So because I'm not really in this space, I'm not really sure what advice I could give.
Do you think
but
of yourself as an influencer? Sorry, before you answer those questions.
I don't. So the stuff that I put out on social media isn't stuff that, and I'm fully aware of this and I have accepted it, and I still choose to put out certain things on social media that I know necessarily may not resonate with a lot of people. But that's me. And that's
For example?
organically. Just the stuff that I post pretty often is...
Which is?
Food-related stuff that is not necessarily the kind of stuff that you would imagine
or literature.
someone, or just the songs that I listen to. Nobody is listening to that. Almost nobody's listening to it. No one really connects to it. No one probably likes it. The random stuff that I post. So I'm not sure about what advice I would give them, but I just feel like, I don't think, to answer your first question, I don't think that they would necessarily be threatening to my line of work. I feel like they're separate things.
How easy is it to monetize? Let's say you have 9 million followers on Instagram. If you had to live and earn a wage just based on that, is it...
From Instagram, you mean?
Highly rewarding from a financial lens?
I would imagine so. I wouldn't know because that's not what I do. But I would imagine so. It's not something I personally connect with and think that I could do. But it definitely takes a lot of energy, a lot of time, a lot of thinking. What makes me confused is when I see stuff that seems a little bit pointless and a little bit daft sometimes. I just wonder why we're giving into content sometimes that just isn't fulfilling anything.
Do you think influencers have a responsibility of what they are promoting and selling? Like if something...
Yeah, as much as all of us do when we post, because we're all influencing someone, right? Whether that's me with however many followers, whether that's a friend of mine who has 300 followers, whether that's whoever, we all have that responsibility. But at the same time, I believe in not taking things so seriously.
What is selling right now? Say I'm 20 and I want to be an influencer. What should I do to build distribution?
Should we even encourage it?
What, a 20-year-old who's an influencer?
Who wants to be an influencer?
Who wants to be an influencer?
Yeah. I don't see a particular reason to dissuade anyone from wanting to be an influencer.
Sure.
Yeah, or doing anything that they want to do.
Increasingly, our worlds are actually becoming virtual, right? And if you were to live in the virtual world, and this is a commodity that you can expend in exchange for a resource.
Yeah, but the slight problem that I have is that like the influencer has become sexy, right? It's become a sexy thing to do if you're young, right? To try to pursue. And you have people pursuing it for the wrong reasons, right?
What is the right reason to pursue being an influencer?
Yeah.
Like, Tara, I'm just giving like basis what I just learned over this conversation. Like you, for example, you had a deep love for the arts. You were not.
But Tara's very different to an influencer.
I know, but I'm just thinking
I
about
don't
principally, like, like someone like for example, an influencer, like a financial influencer.
Yeah.
Like, they're...
You know some of these guys.
Yeah, they're doing it, like, the good ones are doing it just like out of a genuine passion for like educating people about basic financial principles that can help them improve their lives.
No, I
Like
disagree.
I think so.
Actually, I mean, yeah.
Most
Like, like I mean, like maybe principally, maybe it doesn't happen in practice, but like the influencers
in practice,
that
they're all just
succeed-
like good-looking guys and girls that are just like get distribution for the reason that they're good-looking, and then they sell.
No, but
Navya, what are your
they're
thoughts
selling.
on this?
goes back to my point of that we are going to consume influencers, we're going to consume different kinds of content. It's up to us as individuals of what we resonate with, what we choose to believe in, what we choose to practice, and what we choose to take forward in our lives. I mean, you open Instagram, you'll find influencers. At the same time, you'll find a lot of great content. You'll find a lot of great people who are putting out good stuff.
And some influencers who are actually putting out
who
great
are
content.
who are doing genuine things. But I like I said earlier as well, it's like you can't sit and complain and blame the platform and the people. You have to then figure out, yourself as an individual.
audience. Your choices,
and like what exactly
yeah.
you are consuming. I mean, I'm that person. I will always hold myself accountable to things. I will not complain and blame.
It's the audience only.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you
saying
have
the
to.
audience, like, diverges towards lust more than anything else.
Yeah, but that's a normal biological human
slightly
trait.
cynical
Like you
view.
have to.
Kiwi's coming in from point of view of a 21-year-old.
No, but
based in
he's coming
Bangalore.
from a
That's your
fair
Gen
point of
Z.
view. He's
Yeah,
coming
that's
from a
the
fair point
Gen
of
Z.
view.
21 to 30.
No, but any Gen Z is looking at love, relationships, and heartbreak. I think those are like the top 3 things that they're probably consuming or watching, whether it's on television, whether it's on Instagram.
Hi, I'm Nikhil Kamath. I'd love to know what you thought of the episode. Comment, like, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.